welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Modibodi period underwear. I know, when I first read it I was kind of like, that can be a little bit gross, but honestly, just hear me out. So first up, let's talk about the specific underwear that I bought and how much they cost. I bought the seam-free boy leg moderate to heavy flow underwear, which was $31.50 AUD. I also bought the seam-free full briefs, which is moderate to heavy flow, for $33. And lastly, I bought the classic boy shorts for $32 AUD for heavy or overnight flow. Now, I am not a moderate to heavy bleeder, but I do have moments of gushes, I'm going to call them. Sorry, should put a big warning at the start of the video. So I did want to get a more heavier flow underwear just in case I didn't want to leak. So first up we have the seam-free boy legs. Now I got a size 14, which is my normal size, or it was before I started working out, so that's just what I went with. Unfortunately, as you can see from this picture, they are extremely tight to the point where they caused bubbling. Around my hips, as you can see, it does give me a very strange curve. And I would have preferred them to be a little bit higher up on the stomach, because you do bloat quite a bit when you have your period, and it would help with the flattening of the tummy. It also made my bum look quite strange, but I suppose if you're wearing them at home, it doesn't really matter too much. So overall, my experience has been pretty positive, I'm gonna say. I don't know what's happening with my hair today. Anyway, it has been pretty positive. I haven't had any leakage. I did have to take a break. I wore a pair all day one day, a pair all night, and then I had to take a break and wear just a normal pad and underwear, as I found that they were quite restricting around my legs, and it did hurt, or begin to hurt, in my crotch area. So I had to take them off and just wear my normal cotton underwear. They are very soft, the fabric, and they are tight to put on the first time, which, you know, isn't the greatest thing to have something pressing against your tummy when you have your period. But the seam-free full briefs are quite comfortable, actually. They come right up to your belly button, so they're not pushing right on where you bloat, they're above it. And I actually really enjoy these, and I'm going to get another pair of them ones. I do think they're good for working out in and for sleeping in, because when you roll around a lot in your sleep, sometimes the pad moves. I personally do not use tampons. I've never have. Unfortunately, they do not. They don't. My body does not like them. I have very bad reactions to tampons, so I will not use them. And this is a great alternative to pads. I also really love the idea of them being safe for the environment. They come in recyclable cardboard packaging. Obviously, you reuse them. You rinse them with cold water once you take them off, which to some people could be gross. I get that. But for me, it's my body fluids. Nobody else is touching it but me. And after having 2 kids and dealing with the amount of fluids, whether it's mine or theirs, that come from human bodies, I'm pretty okay. I'm actually studying to become a nurse at the moment, so getting used to gross stuff is sort of part of the deal. So I am going to continue using them. I don't mind rinsing them under cold water after they're finished. You know, you wash your hands thoroughly after you do it, and then you chuck them in the wash with your clothes. It's great. This is a quick video of my first experience, or the first day that I wore them. So here you are. So today is day 1, and so far my period has been quite light. I have not had any leakage or stains on my clothing or anything like that. Unfortunately, I do not have a pair to show you because I'm wearing them, and the other pair that I opened up is in the wash. But the ones that I am wearing are the seam-free full brief. They do come quite up, as you can see from these photos. They're also very tight. They do give me some unwanted bumps in places where I would rather it to be smoothed out, around the thighs mostly. But apart from that, they are quite comfortable. The leg holes are tight is probably my main concern. I did notice that they were quite red when I went to the toilet before, to check how the bleeding and absorption was, which it's fine. There was no drips, there's no excess anywhere. They're actually pretty good. I did get the moderate to heavy flow ones just in case, and obviously some very light flow. But that's day 1 done, and I haven't had a problem yet. And I'll also love to show you the fit of each pair of underwear. First up, we have the seam-free full briefs, pee and period proof, moderate to heavy flow, colour black, size 14 to large. Next pair, we have the seam-free boy leg, pee and period proof, moderate to heavy flow, colour black, size 14 to large. And lastly, we have the classic boy short, which I found great for sleeping with. They are heavy to overnight flow, and I got them in the colour black and a size 14 to large. I think if you look at this in a environmental point of view, they're amazing. If you look at it as a way to save a little money each month, I know period pads and tampons are not expensive, but if you do have times of struggle where you can't afford things like that, having a pair of these on hand isn't such a bad idea. It's also great if you have leakage, which could come after childbirth and things like that. I wish I had these after I had my daughter, because I'd cough and pee myself. It was ridiculous. Thankfully that subsided, but just knowing that you have a little extra support or protection or whatever you want to call it is a really, really good thing in my books. This is my personal opinion. Please do not get mad at me if you are not a fan. I just really, really like them, and I do think that everyone should try them at least once. And I can't wait, to have more of them in my life, because I only have 3 pairs and it's very hard to wash every day, for me anyway. They also have a set branded for teenagers, which honestly I think that is the best idea, because when I, personal experience again, first got my period, putting on a pad was embarrassing for me. I don't know why it was like that, but it was. I found it humiliating to try and go to the toilet in class and change my pad and put it in the little box, and I didn't want to do that. But this is a way that they could wear it and it wouldn't be too bad. My only concern is wearing it all day. That does worry me. I personally change my pads quite frequently because I don't like the feeling of dampness in that area. Whereas these, I'm not sure if they are advertised to wear them all day or if you're supposed to change them in the middle of the day, which is a lot of underwear for a day, I guess, because usually you change it in the morning, change it at night, you know. But I suppose it's each to their own. I did try to wear them all day. I got to about lunchtime before I changed. But again, I suppose it depends how much you flow and whether or not you can handle it. I didn't notice any smells. There was no leakage. There was just underwear. So there you have it. This is my Modibodi pee and period proof underwear review. I really hope that you enjoy it and you take a look at the site and, you know, see if it's right for you. If it's not, then it's not. But I personally do like them. They are pretty good. Yeah, I think they're a really good idea. I just, you know, like the idea of something that is environmentally friendly. And I will not use a cup. I know it's a big thing, but I can't physically insert things up there and leave them there. It freaks me out. I don't like it. My body doesn't like it. I'm not doing it. So there's that. I think this is a good alternative to a cup. If you're using one of those and not enjoying it, try these. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. I review pretty much anything, as you can tell. Thanks for being here. Bye.
Subscribe to my channel.